Welcome back. It is the first day of spring, and it is time to start my seedlings. Excuse my voice a little bit. I'm a little bit stuffy. I'm currently infected with COVID-19 actually, but it's a sunny day, so I decided to come outside and get these seeds started. So let's get to it. So for our dirt, we got this Jiffy natural and organic seed starting mix. I've used it before. It's pretty fertile. Obviously, it works pretty well. I pre-filled these before I started the video because I didn't want to, annoy y'all with just filling pots up with dirt. So. As you can see, it is a fine day out here. It is a little bit warmer than average. It's 40 something out here. I'm actually in shorts and a unbuttoned flannel. So I'm not going to show you what I look like right now. But for our seeds, we got habanero pepper. We have tomatillo. And we have bell color mix. And the reason I'm not planting a lot yet is because I don't have grow lights actually. I have one grow light, so I don't think it's enough light. So I don't want them to get spindly in the low light, so that's why I'm not planting everything yet. But for our other seeds, actually have this seeds that I saved from this pepper that was it's red, and it's like kind of shaped like a bell, not shaped like this kind of bell, but like an actual bell, and it almost like guide you when you would handle it. So it's pretty cool. We'll start it, see if it comes up. I don't even know if it will, but I'm hoping it does. So we're gonna make little holes each one of these cells, and when you plant these, you want to put usually about 3 seeds in each cell. That way, if they don't all come up, you at least get one that comes up. And if they do all come up, you can either separate them or just plant them together, honestly. Sometimes they're fine if you plant them together. I'm just going to use this little stick I found, excuse me, to make the holes for the seeds. As you saw, I switched to my finger because I had much more control over it than that little stick I found. So starting out, I have 4 different types of plants, so I'm doing 2 cells each for the varieties of fruit, or vegetables rather. And we have these 2 up here, or these 4 up here, and I will plant probably tomatoes in those, but I still got to get those seeds because I don't actually have any yet. I just have ones I saved, and I'll get to that later in this video. So we're gonna start with the special red, as I like to call it, and we'll just put that say in these down here. Alright, so we are going to put our special peppers here in the holes.
Music Guide. Music Guide.
Alright, so I got these planted. Excuse me. I actually put extra at these because they look kind of dried out. Like, in a bad way dried out. So, I hope they come up. If they don't, I can always plant something else in these cells. But now I'm just gonna cover these over and get my camera to focus. Cover these over. This one cell did not have enough dirt in it, so I'm going to put a little bit extra on top of that. Alright, so I have these markers here. Ignore my bad handwriting. But yeah, I got these here. I'm going to put this right on the edge here to mark which, I guess, corner or excuse me, which cells are special red. The wind is picking up a bit, but now we're going to plant our habanero peppers. Same process, obviously. Get that weed out of the way. And I'm just gonna put about. These are probably way more fertile than those are, because those were just saved from a fruit or a vegetable. So I'm just gonna put probably 3 or 4 in each hole, and hopefully we get these to come up. I got these in, so obviously just gonna cover them up. Just like the last one. Stick it in this corner, the mark where it is. And then we have our bell peppers and our tomatillos. stay hydrated. It is now time for the tomatillos. So let me get this packet open. So here are the little round seeds of a tomatillo. I actually grew up eating a close relative of this that grows wild where I grew up. People call it ground cherry a lot. And I'll actually be trying to start some of those too. But they do grow wild, so you can collect them on the countryside if you live in a rural area. Alright, so just like everything else, we got them all planted. I was a little bit generous with these, the amount I stuck in each hole, but I don't really know how these will come up, so that's why I was a little bit generous with them. So obviously you just want to cover them up. I think these have to be a little bit closer to the top of the soil, so don't get it too packed down. When you put it in, just gently press on it. The camera's having a little bit of trouble focusing, but that's okay. We got our little marker here. Tomatillo. And we're gonna place that in there real nice. Now I have a spray bottle here. We're just gonna mist the top. Have a little bit of seed that came up there. There's another. Let's fix that. Alright. Alright, so we have it all misted, and I believe with these trays, if you want to keep it moist, you under here you have spacing where you can fill it up with water, and you also have this is a greenhouse, so it has a lid with it, a little mini greenhouse. Put that on there, and this will help it retain all of its moisture while these seeds are germinating. See, it is already the sun here is already causing it to condensate. Soil's probably warm because it's been sitting out here a few hours, and that's a good thing.